Hello, everyone. We will start in a few minutes with our today guest, Giada from London. So we are waiting for her to join. And yeah, let's hope that we have a good time today. Hi, Giada.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Good.
And you hear me, right?
Yes.
Perfect.
How are you?
Sorry?
How are you?
I'm great, actually. I'm very excited because it's our first experience going live on Insta, so that's something very exciting.
Good.
I'm very, very happy to meet you in person, let's say in person.
Thank you. It's very
yeah,
nice to meet you too.
thanks. Okay, I think we waited enough, yeah? So
Okay.
probably start our small interview. I will just say a couple of words. Hi, my name is Alena. I am from Belarus and I am a part and a member of aupair.com team. And today I will start this new format of live interview with our au pairs. And I am very, very happy to present to you Giada, an au pair from London, UK.
Yeah.
And yeah, maybe you could tell a couple of words about yourself.
Okay, so I'm Giada, I'm Italian. I'm 19 years old. I will turn 20 on June. I'm in London right now. I moved here on September 2020. And I'm with North family, Chinese and English, because my yes mommy is Chinese. So I think it's very nice because I can live two different cultures in the same time.
That's really cool.
Yes.
Okay, thanks for sharing this information about yourself. And as this is an interview, yeah, I'm going to ask you some questions.
Yes, of course.
From our team and also from our users, because we gave them the opportunity to ask you questions. So first, I would like to ask you, why did you decide to become an au pair? What led to this decision?
So I was planning that since when I was 16. My first plan was doing the au pair in the USA. Then due to COVID, I had to change my plan. So now I'm in London for that reason. But I always wanted to do that because I love children and I love traveling. I'm a very curious person, so I love experimenting new stuff, visit new city, and thinking about living with another family and was amazing. So I think it's one of the best things I could do.
That's so cool. And I totally get the love for traveling and for children. That's like, yeah, I think one of the most motivating thing to become an au pair.
Yes.
Yeah. Many of our au pairs are curious. How long does it take usually to find your ideal host family? So we are curious if it took in your case.
Well, I have to be honest, it's not easy. You have to look very well, talk with a lot of families, and you don't have to just like, okay, I really want to do this experience. So even if it's not the perfect family for me, it's fine. I think the perfect family for everyone exists. and you just have to look very well. I think you need to start quite early looking for a family, because it's not that easy. There are a lot of families, a lot of au pair, and just that. I think the perfect family is, you can feel it. It's not easy to explain, but I was feeling that. I was feeling that this was my us family.
Okay. And how long did it take? Like from the moment you registered till the moment they said, okay, both of you said that, okay, we are going to do that.
Okay, so like I just said before, I was trying to go to the USA, so I started looking for some family there. I start on March 2020 for January 2021. Then I decided to leave on September, and I started looking for a family here in the UK and in Spain in the meanwhile. I start talking with my family just 1 month before coming here, but I didn't speak a lot with them, but only because everything was clear and I was feeling that was my family. After talking with a lot, I was feeling that.
So with this family it took you, let's say, a month, but you started, in March. So
Yes.
you wanted to be well prepared, and would you advise to other au pairs to start like earlier, or I mean, if they want to leave, for example, in also September, like you, when would you advise them to start?
Basically before summer.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so for example, I'm looking for a new family for September, next September, and I'm still looking for that.
Okay, so you started looking already.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good choice because, well, especially in these times, Corona is like changed everything. So
Yes.
yeah. Okay. Then we'd like to ask you, what was your recipe for finding your host family? Like you said that you felt that they were ideal,
Yes.
but did you have like requirements for your ideal host family, or things like that?
Okay, so the first thing was the language. So I was looking for a family speaking English mainly, because I was looking for improving my language. And then I was looking for a family that would like to treat the au pair like I'm the fifth part of the family, so I can feel like a part of them, not only a person who works for them. And I think it's really nice. But not all the family want to do that with the au pair, so you have to decide if you want to be a part of a family or only the babysitter, the nanny. Then also location. For example, I was looking for a family in London mainly because I knew in London I could do a lot of stuff, see a lot of things, know a lot of people. So also location can be important. It depends on you. And what else? The age of the kids. Not everyone is done for every age, so also that. And then there are probably little stuff you can think about, but mainly that.
How old are your host kids?
My youngest kids are 4 years old, the boy, and 7 years old, the girl.
And it was something you expected, or you had different like requirements? Or
I didn't really thought about that, so every age was fine for me. But I think I really like this age because I don't know, for example, I teach them some Italian. I play with them a lot of time. I do art and craft, and there are something that you can do only with a type of age. I mean, not all the children are the same.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, we receive a lot of comments that people are also looking for host families.
Yes.
Yeah, we wish them to find their host families, and we advise that you go to aupair.com, you check our au pair wiki, and yeah, hopefully you find your answers there. And if not, please write us in DM. Okay, and then that's the time for questions from our users. And as you mentioned already that you teach your host kids some Italian, there was actually a question about this. So if you speak Italian to your host kids, did they learn anything?
Yes. I think mainly the girl because she's older, but both are really interested on learning Italian. They know some words, and it's a bit difficult for them because they are still learning Chinese. That I think is most important, but I like it because they try to learn something. So
okay. Were you curious, by the way, to learn some Chinese?
yes, actually is very, very difficult, but my youngest kid is trying to, my girl's kid is trying to teach me something.
That's so cool.
I think it's a great opportunity because I live here and
yeah.
Yes.
Cool. Then the next question is very typical because of the place where you live at the moment. How do you deal with cold weather and rain in London, if it is cold and rainy?
Yes, it's definitely cold and rainy. Well, it wasn't that easy in the first time because I'm from Italy. In Italy, it's not like that. And then I'm a person who likes sun, not rain at all. But I'm used to it now. So I know that every time I go out, I need to take an umbrella with me because it could be rainy every time. I can say I like rain now. So sometimes I go out when it's rainy, something that I couldn't really imagine to do before, but I'm used to it now. So if you stay here for 1, 2, or 3 months, you will only accept it. It's like that. You can do anything for that.
Well, that's unexpected, but nice to know for future au pairs. Okay, another question is about cultural shock.
Okay.
If you experienced any, and what most surprised you, if there was anything.
Okay, so the first thing I can say is about meals. So, for example, in Italy, lunch is very important. We always do a big lunch. They don't do that. So, having a different type of lunch was something strange in the first moment, but now I'm like them. So they eat sandwiches or something very fast, and I do the same. Then what else? There are a lot of different stuff. Basically, you will be used to it. I mean, also the thing that they drive in the opposite way.
Yeah.
Also, crossing the road was impossible. In the first time, I was always looking at the opposite way. And now, when I see some film, some movie, with the opposite way confronted to UK, I'm like, oh no, this is strange. So it became normal.
Really fast.
Yes.
Yeah. I've seen a TV show, don't remember the name, but the girl from Spain came to UK and was in a car accident because she looked like
Oh,
normal way, you know? And I think that's
yes.
like real
Yes.
because yeah, well, hopefully. I mean, I'm so glad that you got used to it so fast. I mean, that's like really amazing. Yeah, and also our users are curious, how is au pairing during Corona? Because that's probably something very different from, let's say,
Yes,
times.
definitely. So it was a very complex situation. I mean, I was planning to come back to Italy for Christmas, but I didn't. So I stayed with them all the time. And I think it was very nice. I mean, it wasn't easy, of course, but I can tell we got a very good relationship thanks to that, because we stayed together a lot during Christmas. Then they do a lot of holidays. Oh, that's another different thing from Italy. So we basically got big holidays only during summer. They do, I don't know, for Christmas they do 5 weeks of holidays. So yes.
Okay.
So it depends on the school basically. So not it's not the same for everyone, but also that during COVID, lockdown, everything, it wasn't easy, but it wasn't that bad. You can do a lot of stuff with them. Then you can support each other.
Yeah. But did you have like chance to travel a bit, like in lockdowns?
Not really. I'm honest, not really. Before I came here, and the first week was normal. Then they closed restaurants, and there was a rule of 6. So I don't really live London like normal London. But I mean, I can go wherever I want because you are allowed to exercise, so you can walk outside, and then things are going to be better. So
Yeah.
I hope it's last year. But I mean, it wasn't that bad. I was last year I was doing graduation online in Italy, and I think it was a horrible period for me. Okay, rules are different, but I didn't really feel this lockdown.
Okay. Well, that's nice that you have really supportive host family and you see
Yes.
them, because I think that really makes difference during this period.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so the last question from our users, and then we also have some time to answer questions that we got here during this live. So the last question is about pre-settled status, because we all know that UK is not a part of EU anymore this year. So one of our users asked if you applied for the pre-settled status before going to the UK.
No, I didn't apply before because basically you have to prove your address and that you live in London or in UK in general. So I came here, then I apply, and I need to give to the government some proof, something like that I really live here. So I did it on December more or less, but you can apply till June if you move here before 1st of January 2021. So if this person is looking for applying, she needs or he needs to do it and hurry up.
Yeah, that's true.
I think it's such a shame the fact that UK don't really got some rules for that. So I'm probably the last au pair for them, coming from Italy or another states all over the world. There are few countries that are allowed to come here, and otherwise only people that are still in the UK.
Yeah, that's a shame, and we really hope that I don't know, there are some rules in the future, but the situation right now doesn't look very very good for au pairs from the UK. Yeah,
but there are a lot of other destinations, so
exactly. So actually, so Felicia DP, will you look for another host family in London, or will you change the host country?
Okay, so I will explain why I'm looking for another host family. I will start university from September, so I'm looking for an host family in London because I will do university in London, but in another part of London because London is very big. I'm in the southwest right now, and I'm looking for a family in the north, so as close as possible to my university. And I'm changing family basically because I'm going to attend school twice a week, and it's not very easy to find a family that can fit with that because right now I'm working 5 days, but I need to do the drop off or pick up of the girl. So a lot of family look for that. And it's not possible because I will attend school from morning to afternoon. So it's not because I don't feel comfortable with them, absolutely, but because I got other things to do.
Yeah, that's totally understandable. Okay, then the question from Sabrina Casti. Sorry if I'm pronouncing your
Don't
name.
worry.
Was it easy to make friends abroad as an au pair?
Well, I need to be honest, it depends on you. So I'm a very open person. I can make friends every day, every time. Then I go out a lot. So yes, for me, absolutely. And then I'm in London, so there are a lot of au pair here, and it depends on you and on the place you are. I mean, if you're in the countryside and there aren't people around you, you can make friends, but not a lot, probably. And I know also a lot of au pair that don't really want to go out because of COVID, they're scared, or because the family doesn't want to, or because they're not very sociable. So in this case, no. But if you want, you can make friends. Yes.
Yeah, that's a very good answer. Okay, so I think a couple more questions. So, like, we have another 4 or 5 minutes, and yeah, if that's okay with you. Okay, we have question from Ilya Chkareli, I think. Sorry. What was your level of English when you joined the host family?
Okay, so in Italy, I was studying English, but my English was so bad. It was like a B1 level, but not really. I mean, I was not too bad in English, but my pronunciation, my oral English was so bad. In the first moment, it wasn't that easy, but it's normal. They will understand because if they decide to host an au pair, they know your language is not perfect, and they help me a lot. My host kids are very nice. They teach me a lot of English. They help me improving. So don't worry about your language.
Yeah, that's great advice, because I think many au pairs are conscious about their language level, but that's
Yes.
yeah, that's something you can improve easily. Well,
I mean, if you want to improve before coming here, I can give some tips. Music, podcast, but mainly TV series and movies.
yeah, yeah, exactly. Because hearing the well, people whose language is like their mother tongue is
Yes.
yeah, exactly. Okay, question from Sanjay something.
Don't worry.
Being au pair, how old were you when you became an au pair?
So I was 19.
Mhm.
How old can I be? It depends on the country. It depends on. I mean, sometimes family didn't accept au pair if they're not major age. So basically 18, from
Yeah.
18 to
30 officially, but yeah,
yes, but
also depends on the country.
yes.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to do it in the USA, for example, they got rules. So from 18 to 26.
Yeah, that's true.
But then it depends.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, question from Victoria. Is there organization costs? I think that's the question.
Yes,
What
so
organizational costs for?
basically not. But if you want, there is, for example, for Opera.com, there is a premium section, so you can have it for free, but if you want to have more stuff, yes, you need to pay. Okay, this person writes in Italian.
Maybe you could translate for us.
Okay, so it say, hello, I'm Spanish, but I understand what you said, and is living in London, and he would like to improve Italian, but it's not a question.
Okay, probably a person would like to become your friend, so
Probably.
Yes. Okay, and I don't know, another question from the question sector, because I see that we got like a lot. I did not expect that. But if you have time, then time and yeah, desire to answer a couple of more.
Okay, so there is another. I'm running through comments. So another person asked, "How can I operate from Iran?" So it depends on the country you would like to go, but at the moment in the UK, there are no legal way to become Uber from Iran. So I'm sorry, but you can choose another country. It depends on the language you want to improve with.
Okay.
Another person. Okay. Okay, so this is one of my friends in London. In our free time, we used to explore London, because I really like improving my language, my culture. So I like going out with friends, Italian or not. Well, London is very big, so we basically explore London.
What's your favorite, I don't know, place or destination or?
Leicester Square. So it's a square in the center, and we always meet there because this girl lives in the north, I live in the south, and a couple of friends too. So basically Leicester Square is the middle, and we always go there. Then there is everything. There are a lot of singer, so it's a very nice area.
That's cool. So that's another tip where to go when you're in London. Okay, and okay, I cannot. Okay, so was it easy for you to find friends? I think we answered this already.
Yes.
This one is, I think, also in Italian.
Okay, so he's asking me when did I move here? So I moved here in September with this family. Okay, this is French. I don't know French. I'm sorry.
Neither.
But I can try to, well.
Yeah, we are
okay, so he's asking something about visa. Basically now visa is not available for Senegalese people. In the UK, I mean. So you can change country.
Yeah, or hope that something will change, but yeah, at the moment it's
at the moment it's not available.
Okay, then there is a question in German.
Okay, I know German, so okay, this is not a question. It's talking about a friend who lives here. Thank you to join.
Okay, and let's say another. I mean, not another, but the last question.
Okay.
Already almost 40 minutes.
Oh, don't worry. It's not a problem.
Okay, so cultural shock, we asked this, pre-settled. Do you speak Italian?
Yes, I speak Italian.
Yeah, to your kids. I think.
Do you speak Italian?
No, I don't, unfortunately. But I mean, it's a very nice language, so maybe sometime. There is a question again, I think, in Italian,
okay.
Or maybe not.
This is not a question.
Okay,
but
so
yes, it's something this person already wrote on comments, so it's fine.
Okay, perfect. Then I think
No other question?
There are questions, but we already asked them.
Okay,
so
good, perfect.
Yeah, I think that's very convenient then that our minds are similar to our users. Just, I don't know, this question maybe you already answered. How is the au pair situation in the UK after Brexit?
Yes, I already answered, but I can repeat it. So basically, you can do the au pair year only if you come from some countries that I don't really remember, but something like 5 countries, and you can have this youth visa. So you can stay here for 2 years, but there aren't any other legal way for other countries,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Yeah, there is this thing like domestic helper, but that's obviously something very, very different from au pair, and
Yes.
would have to have this like working permit and things like this. So yeah, we are waiting for the situation to, I don't know, turn some different direction, but yeah.
I'm following that because my host family is getting mad. Finding another au pair is very, very difficult for them. And nanny are so expensive, so they prefer au pair. But the situation is this, and we will see.
Yeah, maybe host families gather together somewhere and create a petition.
Yes, I think there is.
Yeah,
Definitely there is, but I don't know.
It takes time, of course, for these decisions to be made. Okay, so no more questions. Really, really happy to see you, to host this first live.
Thank you.
With you, and yeah, maybe you would like to say something to future au pairs or those who are already like au pairing now, and I don't know, maybe struggle with the lockdown or something.
Okay, so if you are thinking about becoming au pair, and I don't know, you got some doubts about lockdown, or can it be the experience for me or not? Can I handle everything? I think you should try. If it's not the real experience that can be perfect for you, I don't know if you want to do a gap year or something, you can try. If you're not happy with that, you can stop it and come back. Nobody will tell you anything about that. You try, so it's the most important stuff. If you're happy with that, you can stay here. So you can live with another family, improve your language, create a long life relationship that I think is amazing. So just that. I know some people are in doubt also because of the lockdown. I leave Italy because I was thinking about, okay, should I stay in Italy without working, anything to do on my family shoulders, like we say, or should I go in another country, improve my English, working, and do an experience like that? So I leave, and I left, and I'm here, and I'm really happy about that.
That's very nice to hear, and yeah, very happy to hear that you have a great experience with your host family, and fingers crossed that you find your next family very soon.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you again for joining. It's been a pleasure to interview you, and thank you for answering all the questions from our users.
Thank you too for asking me. It's a pleasure being the first person to do
Yay.
an Instagram live.
Yes. Okay, then that's it for today. Follow us at OPR.com, and yeah, that's just the first live, not the last. So follow our news, and yeah, see you next time. Thanks.
See you. Just want to say something. If anyone has got more question about it, they can contact me on DM or can contact the page because we are open to any question.
That's yeah, that's a very nice offer. If if you have more questions, contact us in DM, and we will text you Giada's Instagram page.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks a lot. See you next time.
Bye bye. Have a nice day.